Hi, Mikko.
Hi.
That was an important win for your team over a really good team. I know it's 2 points, but what else does a win like that do for your group, do you think?
I think the way how we played, it gives us like a lot of confidence. We outperformed them. Like we played really good game. I think one of the best so far in a year, and that gives everyone like a confidence boost, and we have to make sure that we use that in next couple games.
What are you seeing in the way your team is defending at even strength right now? What are you seeing in front of you that you think is, on a lot of nights, working pretty well?
It's for me, it feels that we're playing like tighter. We're taking time and space away, which makes me makes the reads easier for me. You know, when there's no time and space, and you kind of knew where the puck is going to go next, and that's been a big part for our game the last couple of weeks.
Over here. I was going to ask you about that. Like when a team is playing better defense, I mean, obviously it has a big impact on how the goaltender plays. Can you kind of explain that from your perspective?
Yeah, like I said, when we take time and space away, you kind of knew where the puck is going to end up next, and it makes me easier to make my read, and yeah, that's the biggest thing what I've been seeing behind the team lately.
Are you ready and able to be the stretch drive goalie and play 3 out of every 4 games down the stretch and through the playoffs if it comes to that?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's a question, is that if you play a whole bunch of games, the fatigue sets in. Is that something that people are reading into that isn't necessarily the case, or something that has to be proven?
I think that's something what you guys pretty much made up in your heads, and I'm not going to buy that, and I'm going to do my thing and go one day at a time, and I'm not worried about that.
Mikko, since Jay's come in, 2 areas specifically your team's improved 5-on-5 is you've limited the chances off the rush and chances off the cycle. From a goaltender, is one easier as a goalie to react to off the rush or off the cycle?
There are different kind of situations, but like I said before, is when we try to take the time and space away, it makes difference for me, and I think for every goalie, because there's not too many options for the other team then. So it's that really doesn't matter, is it a cycle or rush when we try to do that.
The last few years, your team's been great on the penalty kill. Your save percentage, goalie save percentage was elite, and 5-on-5 not as much. This year, lately, it's been the opposite. You've talked about how improved the team is on the 5-on-5. From a goalie's perspective, what do you feel are the small little changes that will help your penalty kill?
We try to improve the PK lately, and even today, and try to get better in that. And I think we're doing the right things. There's been a lot of bounces, but are not like even mistakes. They're just like a bad bounces, and when you face those bounces like every game, it's gonna put the confidence a little bit down in PK, but I think last 2-3 games we've been doing a good job in PK too, and it's growing up, and there's still growth, and we try to make it better like every game, and I think we're in the right way in that.
Nobody over there? Hey, Mikko. I just want to flat out ask you, if you look at the last 7 weeks or so, do you think this is the best you've ever played as an Edmonton Oiler?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like, past is past, and tomorrow is a new game, and you just have to keep your focus in there. And right away, when you start thinking about what happened in the past, you're going to lose the next game. So it's not really helpful.
You had a pretty good line a couple of weeks ago. I think you said something like, you're too old to worry about stats.
Yeah.
Like, you don't look at any save percentage, goals against average, power play stats, like you nothing like that?
Only interest about the standings, where we stand, and we need to be in the playoffs to win the Stanley Cup. So it's, I don't care about nothing else. You know, it's I think that's how every player should.
Did you ever look at stuff like that and you got over it, or?
Yeah, of course. Like when the season is over, you can have a look there, but you know, it's not even the stats. You know, after the game, if you played well or not. It's, you can have like 85 save percentage after the game and you still played well, or maybe 92 and you didn't play that well. So it's, those are just stats, and we're more worried about the standings.
Hey, Mikko, just over here to your right. During the offseason, you said you really wanted to work on your feet speed, I think you said, and movement.
Yeah.
On your feet. Where do you feel like that part of your game is progressing right now?
It's been pretty solid, like all year long. But of course now it's, I can feel it's maybe more. I can get more out of it because like you said, we're taking time and space away, so I can make the read faster, and I'm in right spot a little bit earlier, which allows me to set before the shots come in. So it's been good lately.
Thanks, Mikko.
Thank you.